Hello my ICTA students. This is another display. This video will talk about different things that we've already learned, but you're going to apply what you already know. So first of all, as it always says, key all the text in first. So we're going to go to File, we're going to go to Open, we're going to go to Browse, and now I want to go to Classes Drive, ICT, Teaching Documents, and we want the one that says Data for Season of Renewal. Okay, Data for Season of Renewal. Alright, so now the first thing we do is save it. So go File, Save As. Now go to Browse, go to your U drive, go to ICTA Slot 4, go to Displays. Check your address bar. Make sure you can see Displays. Alright, click in the file name box, press Home, delete the data for, and type in your first name and your current date, whatever it is for you. Alright, and press Enter. So now, when this was keyed in, I left some extra space up here because we want to put a shape in here. Alright, so in order to insert a shape, you're going to go to Insert, and you're going to go to Shapes, and you are going to come down and take the wave. Alright, so come down here. Here's your wave. Go to Stars and Banners, and here's the wave. So let's take the wave. Now, click, hold, and draw. Click, hold, and draw. And now right click and say Add Text. And you want to type in Welcome Spring with a refreshing new experience. With a refreshing new experience. Okay, so first of all, spring, I'm going to put a capital letter on it because I missed that. Shift F3. I'm going to select it, and we are going to put on our Calibri font. So we're going to go to Home and say Calibri. And we want small caps, so we want to go to Font, and we want to put on small caps and say OK. And we've got a capital R, capital N, capital E, capital S. But we want to size this up. So size it up until it fits in. Now, if you want to put a different fill, seeing as how it's spring, we're not going to stay with blue. Let's go to Format, and now Shape Fill. Let's choose a green for spring. Okay, it's spring coming in. Choose any green that you want. It's up to you. Now, the shape outline, I want to be able to see that. So show me. Let's choose a color, any color that I will be able to see. So I'll go with orange. And then let's go to weight and put a heavier weight on so that I can definitely see that you put the outline on. Alright, so that's good there. Now, you could have went to Shape Fill, and you could have went to Gradients, and maybe you had wanted a green gradient. That's okay too. Okay, so it's up to you what you want there. Alright, Season of Renewal now should be centered, so go Control E, size it up, and we want to put on expanded spacing. So go to Font, and I'm going to say let's go about 5 points for the expanded spacing, but you can have your choice of what you want. And put your bold on, and there's italics on it. And now let's choose a font color. Anything goes, but again I'm going to go with green because it's spring. And we want to put a bottom border here. Okay, so remember you have to go to Borders and Shading. Now choose any line style. Actually, I quite like this one here that I already had, so I'm going to go with green again, and I'm going to go put on the bottom. And we also want shading, so you want to go to Shading, and remember 15% is max, and choose a color, and you must choose a color down here, so I want mine to be green, so say OK. Alright, so I have green shading of 15% and a green line. Now, on this paragraph symbol, on this one, we want another line. We're going to make it different just so that you can realize that it is different. So let's choose a different line here. I'm going to say let's go with this one. I'm going to go with my orange again. And we don't want it on the bottom, we don't want it on the left, and we don't want it on the right. We want it on the top only. And we want shading. So go and choose 15%, and again I'm going to stick with my orange. Alright, and say OK. So now it doesn't look quite like mine yet because we didn't bring the left indent in. And remember, point to the rectangle, the left indent. Come in 1 inch. And if you're going to come in 1 inch on the left hand side, you have to come in 1 inch on the right hand side. And now yours will look like mine. Alright, go Control S. And now spring here, left double click, and we want to make the font color green. We want to size it up a little bit, and let's put bold on it and put italics on it. Alright, so now you're down to your bullets, and you already know how to do your bullets. So we are going to go to your bullets, define new bullet, and we want something related to salads or mushrooms, whatever. So let's go to picture, and I'm going to put in salads, but you can search for whatever you think lends itself with those bullets. Alright, so I went with salads, and what will we see here? Okay, spring salad. These all look pretty springy to me. And oh, this kind of looks nice. Let's go with this one, but you can choose anything that you want. Oh, there's spring strawberries. That's closer to summer though. So let's go here. I'm going to go back to this one where I was. Okay, and insert and say OK. Now, in this case, this example, I left the bullets indented too, and that's okay, but I still want you to bring them over 1 tick so you've got some breathing room. And then we want pictures here. You know how to do that, and oh, I still got time. Okay, I can insert the pictures. Alright, so let's go to Insert, Online Pictures, and again we want to search for salads. Okay, and I will put in, oh, which one do you like as a salad? This one. Okay, insert. And of course, you know, grab a corner handle and size it down. And what do you do next? You put it on square. Okay, so make sure it's on square. Alright, drag it over and put a frame on it of some kind, whichever you seem to like. That's okay with me. I don't like that one. Can't find one that I like. Okay, I'll go with this one. Alright, so there's one, and now let's go see, we went with salads. Let's try fruit this time. So let's go to Insert, Online Pictures, and put in fruit. F-R-U-I-T. And okay, so we got lots of fresh fruit. Let's go with this one right here. So Insert. And once again, size it down so that it's a reasonable size for you. And we want to make it square. And again, pull it over. And you can place your pictures however you want, as long as they're within the margins of the document. Okay. And here, let's see, we got a frame that'll work on this one. Yeah, that'll kind of work nice. Okay, that's good. Go Control S to save. Now, on the next part, these next 4 lines, they are supposed to be colored. So go Control E to center them first. The first line are spring colors. So let's make it green. The second line, let's make it red, because there's red vegetables, and the next line, let's make it orange. And I purposely didn't choose yellow because it's too hard to see. Okay, so I chose different colors, and I'll choose maybe, what about gold? Oh, you can see it a little bit. We can go with that, sure. Alright, so now select the 4 lines. We want to make them bold, and they're italicized. And now we need borders and shading. So we're going to go to your borders button and choose a border. I'm going to go, yeah, that's okay. Let's go with, I'm going to go with a thicker line here. And I'm going to go with my green, stay in my green theme. And on the all the way around is good. And I want shading 15% green. Okay, that's good. Say okay. And now we've got all our shading in. That's what we wanted there. Plan a picnic. That was just Control E and size it up so that it's a little bit, whoa, Control Z here. Size it up. Okay, and then we had a pattern here of where you had to put in symbols. So I want you to go to Insert. I want you to go to Symbols, and doesn't matter to me what you choose, but let's go here. We got a squirrel. Let's put that in. We've got a bird. Insert. We got a fish. Insert. We got a dog. Insert. We got a cat. Insert. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, so now each one of these we're going to color. All right, so you're going to go to Home, and let's make it a brown squirrel. So we got a brown squirrel, and then this will be a cardinal bird. It's going to be a red bird, red cardinal, and the fish is going to be green. Now I'm going to make it this green, and the dog is going to be a sandy color. So let's kind of make him like that, charcoal. And the cat can be black, that's okay. Or no, let's make the cat kind of orangey color. Maybe something like that. Yeah, that'll be our cat. Alright, now what we want here is we want a pattern. Alright, we want to select all of these items and we want a pattern. So I'm going to click here. Oh, I meant to go Control C to copy. Go Control C to copy, and now I'm going to go Control V. Didn't want that. That's good though. Go Control Z to undo. Okay, let me press enter here, and I went Control C. Alright, and now I want to go Control V. There's my pattern. Whoa, I want to go here. Control V and Control V. That's enough. Alright, so I'll get rid of this one that I goofed up on. So now I want to size these up a bit. 1, 2, no, 1's enough. And center them. Go Control E. So that's what I want you doing there. Color your symbols and then copy and paste them. Alright, I'm just about out of time here, so I'm not going to put in the path and file name. You can do that. I just want to do the page border. So I want to go to Home, I want to go to Borders and Shading, and I want to pick out page border. We want to go to Art, and again, whatever it is that you want for spring, that's great for me. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to choose something green just for the heck of it. Size 30 is too big. You know that already. Go down to size 20. Okay, and say okay. So there's my border that I've put on. Now my top part here is in the border, so I've got to bring it down so it's not in the border. Also, I'm going to size my border down. It's still too big, and I only got a few seconds left, so I've got to go to Borders and Shading and Page Border, and I'm going to make it about 16. Alright, let's go to View here. Let's go to View, One Page, and now I'm going to say to you, I think this can all be bigger, so size this up 1, 2. Okay, we're going to stop there because I'm out of time, but that looks pretty good. So just put your path and file name on and you're good to go. We'll stop.